Hello, smart, successful lady bosses. This is Chanelle with Radiant Living Biz, and I'm coming to you for a segment of Ask Me Anything. So I'll be answering questions for nurse bosses, for smart, successful lady bosses, as it relates to earning your next six figures, as it relates to taking a single source of income and turning it into recurring revenue streams. So thank you so much for watching the replay. I've been getting so many new members in the Mindset and Money, in the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle. And it's amazing to just encounter you in the group. Looking forward to seeing more of the introductions. But for those of you who are newer to me, let me tell you a little bit more about this series as I wait for people to join me live. I've been doing live streams now on Facebook since a little bit. I want to say it's going on 2 years now, since a little bit after my daughter was born. I want to say I got started doing a lot of live streaming on Periscope, and before that, I always did video marketing on YouTube. For my first business, Indigo Fair Beauty. So now I love to come on live and connect with you, be able to answer your questions. This is just a live freestyle Q&A segment. And I get so many great questions asked, and I just try to answer them in real time with relevant, useful, practical information and gems. So that's what I intend to do today. And It's a change because I'm used to live streaming. I've been live streaming on my personal page. Hey, Barbara. Barbara's here. Barbara, if you could tag a few of the other ladies from the Mindset and Money Mentorship Program, or anybody that you would like to share this live stream with, that'll be awesome. But we can always kick off once Barbara does her sharing. I know she'll have a great question for me. But I'm actually going to start off by touching on something that was asked in the Mindset and Money Mentorship, our masterclass. Actually, this was on Thursday night. Yeah, last night, Thursday. The question came up about, when you are creating digital products, and of course, you're operating a business within your expertise. So these are things that are gifts, that are talents, that are skills, that are abilities. And it may feel very easy to you. It may feel very easy for you to, list certain resources or certain answers. And and the person that asked it, she was struggling with how can I really put a price on this? Because these are things that can't people just go get this in a book or Google it online? And it was a great question. It was a great question, and it really deals with, our mindset and our beliefs about what we deserve, about the fact that you can believe that you will attract your dream clients, okay? Who value how you bring the information to them, the fact that it is you uniquely bringing the information to them, and that they would like to do business with you. Okay, so the digital products, you look at them as tools to help them get closer to their goal. And if they're taking this journey with you, why not? Why not you? Why not you? So I gave the example of legendary jazz artists like John Coltrane, Miles Davis, like Wynton Marsalis, right? Did Miles Davis not decide to put out a jazz album because of the body of work that John Coltrane did? Because he had classic jazz music? Did he say, well, why should I put anything out because John Coltrane, has this body of work and he's amazing? There's room for everyone, okay? There is abundance in this universe. Now, that does not mean that you should not be smart about. Thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you. That does not mean that you should not, be smart about the questions you ask when doing your market research to make sure that you have the right product, to make sure that you are in the right niche. But, if you do find yourself being able to create something with ease, all right, it does not negate the value to your ideal customer, to the person who perhaps has been struggling or has a pain point around a particular area. If they are dealing with, some personal development issues, self-esteem, weight loss, some health challenges, financial goals, business goals, whatever it is, right? Just because you have some information that it doesn't feel like it's hard for you. We've been so conditioned to believe that the only way that we can earn money or that we deserve money is if we're grinding and we're working hard and we're sweating for it. Like, why does it have to be that way? Who says, right? Who says? I've been generating between $100 and $500 a day in my business online, sharing the things that are my gifts, helping my clients, and working smart, Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not persistent. It doesn't mean that I don't have days that I got to really, get down to business and focus and do some intense work. But I don't like to think of it as hard work. I don't like to think of it as hard work. For the past 3 months or so that I've experienced a shift with Radiant Living Biz, I've figured out, what is it that I'm doing to get clients in cash flow? What do I do every day? The things that could seem like you just get up and do it, right? How can I break it down for others so that they can replicate what it is that I'm doing and get similar results or exceed my results? And that's really what it's all about. So I'm loving the fact that you ladies are here. Barbara, please go ahead, type your question for me. But that's one thing that I want you to think about. Are you limiting the creator for what it is that you deserve? Hey, Tina, are you? Go ahead, post your questions. Good morning. Hey, Blanca. Hello. Great to see you ladies over here. Feel free to share. This is Ask Me Anything Nurse Boss segment, and I have the nurse bosses in the building. So I'm excited to see your questions. I just touched on one. Go back and watch the replay for that particular one as it relates to, getting compensated for what feels easy to you. Okay. Getting compensated for what feels easy to you. But I would challenge you to say that just because now it feels easy, typically most of these things, now some things are gifts, and there's a difference between a gift and a talent, something that you have cultivated through work, study and practice versus a God-given gift, okay? So God gives us these gifts, and then we're like wondering, like, wow, like, is this really okay for me to get paid for this? Like, this is something, yeah, it's something that God gave each and every one of us, something different, something unique. And when you take that mix with your personality, with your story, with your personality, with your story, with your values, right, with how you show up, you're going to attract the people who will say, you know what, I like her. I trust her. I want to do business with her. I want to work with her. I like that certain something, and I believe that she can help me, right? Why not? Why not, right? There's a certain scripture I'm thinking of, and I don't know it like exactly, but maybe somebody can help me. But basically it's about, everything that you put your hands to will prosper, right? If somebody can help me with that scripture and what it is, right? But basically saying that, everything that you put your hands to, right? The things that God has given us, right? He can allow it to prosper, okay? He can allow us to have abundance for the things that we pursue, that we create, okay? We are amazing women. We are smart, successful lady bosses, okay? And we deserve more income. We deserve the freedom to be able to live a stress-free life, to be able to live. That doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect, okay? But you deserve to be able to wake up, take care of yourself, spend time with your families, address priorities based on your values, and still operate a profitable business. Barbara, thank you for your question. Barbara's saying, I'm having trouble getting my message in front of the right people. My network is around 30 years old, but I am looking for women 45 and older primarily. That's a great question. Great point. Okay. So, one way that you can do it, you want to think about, all right, age is one thing. All right. That's one demographic. All right. But I would also say that you want to consider not just the age, because 45 and older, but what do they care about? What are their values? What are their beliefs? What are her habits? Where does she spend time, right? Think about those things. And you need to think of a strategy or create a strategy online and offline to get in front of her, okay? To get in front of her. Now, when it comes to Facebook, that's part of the reason why I'm here now on my Radiant Living Biz page versus my personal page, because Facebook, advertising allows me to segment who I put my videos or posts in front of. After I finish this video, or I upload a video or a post or create an ad, I can say, between 42 or 45 to 59, right? If you wanted to specify that, women who live in Missouri, Illinois, and Kansas, right? In your area, who are interested in Essence Magazine, right? Blah, 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 who are married and who have an income of $75,000 or more a year. You can determine that, and you can do paid advertising in front of that ideal market. Another way is, are those women in some other groups? Are they attending other events? Can you sponsor, some events to get in front of them? Because they may be part of another network or another business, but sponsorship opportunities is something that I do a lot for Radiant Living Biz. Currently, I'm sponsoring the Business Books and Brunch event with Lakeisha Reed Curtis and Dream Chasers. This is my second time. Why? Because I serve nurse bosses. Who's going to be there? Nurse bosses. It only makes sense, right, for me to position myself in front of those women who can potentially become prospects and clients. All right? But you got to have some substance. You got to have something that once you attract them, then what? Then what, right? Once you attract them, how do you keep them? How do you nurture them? And then how do you eventually close the sale? All right? I hope that's helpful. Rate my answer from 0 to 10. I always like that feedback to let me know exactly how well I did. Those of you who are still here, this is a Q&A. So please post your question. If it's a question, a comment, something that I can answer for you, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping those that watch the replay. So, if you are not hitting your money goals every day, you should definitely have a question. If you are hitting your money goals every day and you're ready to take it to the next level, you still have a question. So thank you, Barbara. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for sharing. Thank you. I want to go ahead and mention for those of you, while I'm waiting for the next question to come, the Nurse Boss Bundle and the Nurse Boss Blueprint. The difference between those two solutions. If you are just getting started, okay, if you have yet to create, you don't have products or services, or you have products or services and you're confused about marketing, you don't know the basics of branding, you don't know about how to find your niche, you're not sure about the right type of business models, you're still considering different ideas. If you're in that beginning stage, hey Tracy, you need to get the Nurse Boss Bundle today, okay? That link is bit.ly/Nurse Boss Bundle. You'll find it in my Instagram link bio, but it includes several, I'll be right with you, Barbara, thank you, video courses and workbooks, okay? 25 business ideas, independent business ideas for nurses. 5 things you must have to start making money in your business, in your online business. That's huge. 6 types of business models. Thank you for the questions coming in, ladies. I'll be right there. You also have branding 101 video class, marketing 101 video class, the digital cash flow workbook, Yes, if you need ideas on how to bring out what the heck can I offer as a digital product, that workbook will definitely take you through the right series of questions to come up with an amazing idea, okay? 10 smart market research questions, huge. So if you're a nurse boss and you're in that beginner stage, you're still looking here, looking there, looking everywhere, go ahead and get that bundle. If somebody could drop the link for me, the link is bit.ly/Nurse Boss Bundle. I'm going to come back and talk about the blueprint because that's something different, and it's the next step after the bundle, or for those who have a little bit more clarity and confidence and they're ready to go. That's a perfect solution as well. I'll talk about it. So 2 more questions. Great. Let me see. Barbara says, Barbara, I'm going to come to you next because I answered one for you. I'm going to do Tina, and then I'll come back to you. So Tina says, what do you suggest as far as branding your nurse business, but also serve other businesses? It seems like what you're asking, I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about your scrubs business, Tina? If you are saying, now let me know if I'm right, just throw up some hearts. If you're saying, you have a ideal client, a segment, a big segment, are nurses, okay? Let me say this, all right? Right now, my one-on-one client, my VIP client, is not a nurse, okay? Yes, she's not a nurse. But look at everybody here today, right now, on the lives with me are nurses. I do the Nurse Boss Bundle. I'm becoming known as a leader to nurse bosses and nurse entrepreneurs. However, right, that does not mean that that's all I can do. However, it's very important in your messaging that you're not all over the place, When you have the more specific you are and consistent you are in your messaging and who you're talking to, you get attention, okay? And when you get that attention, people inbox me and they'll say, well, can you help me with XYZ, right? Or one person said, I'm a medical assistant. Does the Nurse Boss Bundle still apply to me? Then I can address those. Yes, it does, right? But I got her attention because I was clear and consistent and not afraid to say, right, that I work with smart, successful lady bosses. I'm using the hashtag Nurse Boss. I am speaking to nurses, all right, very often lately, because if you go back and check out the video that I did on 10 questions you must ask to stay consistently profitable, a large segment of my best clients are nurses. So I'm going to continue to speak to them because that way I will attract more, okay? You cannot be afraid to miss out and try to be so general that you feel like you're going to miss out. And Tina, I'll tell you, like, you shine, like your brand, you shine, you pop. You're putting together you're consistently demonstrating everything that we've worked together with, and you pop. People are going to notice, and they're going to let them come a little closer and find out, that, wow. Let them ask, learn when you putting out your content, you can do some things that right now, if you go to my YouTube channel, okay, you'll see why is marketing superior. Well, I'm sorry, why is sales superior to marketing? Okay, you can do a playlist. You can do a playlist for a specific segment of women in business. Okay. You can do mompreneurs, for instance, and do a series for mompreneurs, okay? You can do a series for consultants, women who are consultants. You can pick a specific segment and target them with some of your content and leave that somewhere, like on your LinkedIn articles. By participating and getting to know people, the more they know you, right? They'll know. they'll get to know you. The more you show up, the more you participate in events, the more you network. That's why you got to build your network. Because I have people recommending me for things because I'm showing up consistently. And even though you have a segment that may be a large segment of who you serve, you can't be fearful of, missing out on everybody else, right? Because this is what I've been taught, and I find it to be true. The clearer you are, okay, in your messaging, the more that you will attract the high quality prospects that you're looking for. And as they come, right, and you connect with them and you begin to discover what it is that they need and what it is that they're going through and who they are, then you can turn around and have like a side conversation to the mompreneurs, okay? Maybe like every Tuesday you might do something for mompreneurs, okay? Or, every once a month, you may show up in a certain group and participate with consultants, okay? Or people who are looking to do e-commerce business. Like, you can look at different ways that your business, yes. So what it is relevant to, in like a cross section. I hope that makes sense. I may not be using the right term, but so I would just say that I think you're doing awesome. Another thing, let me say this. It's also in how you follow up, and I'm going to go back, okay? When you get people in front of you, and I break this down in the Clients and Cashflow Elite program, the follow-up is really a skill, okay? I think that Barbara talked about it. Okay, got it. Okay, so Barbara, you have fear going into the inbox and following up or sending follow-up emails. So the first thing we need to address is the fear. What does the fear come from? What is the fear based on? I don't want to assume, you tell me, right? What is the source of the fear? What are you thinking when you're about to do it, okay? And then again, going back to your goals, right? Are you doing your morning ritual? Are you staying accountable? Are you speaking out loud, right? Everything we learn in Mindset and Money Mentorship program. Are you speaking your goals out loud? Are you writing them? Okay? Because if doing follow-ups in the inbox is part of the plan to get that done, all right, we can deal with the chakra balance, the chakra clearing for morning and evening meditation. That will help you. Starting your day with that, writing your goals out, getting in the mirror, being accountable, come in the group and do your video, right? And then say what it is that you need to do, all right? And if you're feeling those feelings, let's talk about it. Let's address it, okay? let's talk about it. What is the, I'm waiting for you to, you don't like begging. There we go. All right. Pride and you don't like begging. So, pride and you don't like begging means that you're not skilled at sales. For you to say those things means that you do not have the proper training. And I think Tina would agree with me because she's worked with me. It means that you do not have the proper training on the sales process. You do not have the proper training on next six-figure sales formula. I want to ask you guys, do you ever feel like I'm begging? Be honest. Like from a zero to 10, have you ever felt like, hey, Mimi, affirmations are life. Mimi is meditation is a must. Yes. You got to reset your mind because that's that pride. Pride isn't what, like, I don't have to ask anybody for, I don't need people to pay my bills, or I don't have to. Listen, you're here to serve. If you've done your work right, you are only talking to people, right? You are only talking to people, hey, Mimi, who want, need, and are willing to pay for, right, what it is that you offer. You're not just willy-nilly talking to any old body. And if you feel like you're doing that, you're not skilled. You don't have the right training, okay? This is what I do in clients and Cashflow Elite program. This is what I do in VIP one-on-one Passive Profit Intensive, all right? And this is what a lot of people show. And I'm so glad you brought this up. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself, Barbara. And thank you for being courageous enough to admit it and put it on the table, because we need to talk about it. Thank you, Mimi. Is this your first time here? One of the things that you taught me is that Tina said, one of the things that you taught me is that I have what people want and need. By sharing my offers or services, that will attract the ideal clients. Yes, and sharing also your content being right, to inspire them, to educate them, to inform them, to turn on those light bulbs and say, right, open up the platform and the space to see, like right now, you have a problem. You have a problem. And if you didn't have a problem, right, and I have the solution to the problem. So why do I have to feel, it's not about being cocky, but, if you have the right business model and you positioned yourself properly, right? Oh, great. Yes, Mimi. Wonderful. Okay. Pride, number one, when you are spiritually grounded and you're like, hey, Mimi, all right, any friend of Barbara is a friend of ours. So welcome to the Radiant Living Biz Squad. My name is Chanelle Washington, profit strategist, serial entrepreneur, registered nurse, business mentor, pumpkin pies mommy, and Philly girl living in the A. And I work with smart, successful lady bosses. Notice that I'm clear on who I work with. So, right, if you're staying, that must mean I'm talking to you. I work with smart, successful lady bosses, okay, who are ready to earn their next 6 figures. Again, so if you're staying, if you stay around me, if you keep coming back to the live streams, you're telling me that what? I'm a smart, successful lady boss who is ready to earn her next 6 figures. So when we have conversations and exchanges, there's no surprise, right, that that I have something that can help you get closer to your goals. It's just a communication and exchange. It's nothing to be forced. We have a flow of a dialogue. We have a relationship. And if it so comes to the point where your need, right, meets the point where I have the answer and it comes together, then that is how we do business, right? So why is there anything to fear? You have to develop yourself as a woman leader, okay? Those low vibration energies, you don't have room for that. You don't have room for that, because fear, that's taking you away. I don't care if right now it's 3 people, okay, that says they want to work with you, and then you riding for them 3, and you showing up for those 3. Okay, you guys saw me come on here. When you guys came on here, I made a move. I worked with my strategist. She told me, Chanelle, stop live streaming on the personal page. You got to go to the business page. I'm like, what? It's going to be crickets over there. I'm going to be talking to myself. Didn't I still come? I'm still showing up. You got to be coachable. You got to do things that make you feel uncomfortable. And look, I started with just Barbara. Now it's for you guys. More people going to watch the replay. But you got to still show up and do it. You got to believe. You got to believe that I have a certain set of goals to transform the lives of women, help them increase their income, help them attain more freedom. And if you don't know about me, if you don't know what's inside my head, if you don't know that I'm not a jackleg, then how the heck can we do business? So I got to come here, right? I don't have to. Now, let me say, you have choices. There's people that do business without live stream, but if you're going to do it, then let's rock and roll. Like, you don't have to do it. It's just a smart way to work right now. But if you're not going to take advantage of it, then what you going to do? What you going to do? Okay, so now y'all got me started. Okay, Blanca. Let me address it. Again, everybody, show Blanca some love for being vulnerable and telling her truth. She's saying, I'm scared. That's the major reason why I haven't done a live or what I have to offer. Again, it's a development process. And Blanca has invested. Blanca has taken the first, she's got the Nurse Boss bundle, okay? What's next? Let me just tell you, ladies, how I can help you in a tier process, okay? The Nurse Boss Bundle, somebody get the link in for me, bit.ly/Nurse Boss Bundle. This is going to give you some fundamental understanding about business. It's going to make it clear on what you need to do to get paid in business, the 5 things you must have, at least so you can say, okay, I got 2 of them, I got 3 of them, okay, this is what I was missing, so now I know what I need to do. It's going to give you a workbook to be able to start developing your digital products so you can get passive income. Don't you want to get paid in your sleep? Don't you want to wake up to PayPal bling? Don't you want to be out with your babies and your husband and your sister friends and getting paid for the work that you've done once and get paid for it over and over again? So, number 1, that's square one. That's ground one. First things first, Nurse Boss Bundle. Get those videos, get that training, do the work. Don't get the email and let it sit. Go do the work, okay? The second step is the Nurse Boss Blueprint. The Nurse Boss Blueprint, that's bit.ly/Nurse Boss BP, as in blueprint. Somebody get that down for me. Now, you talking about fire. I was talking to my strategist later, and she was like, Chanelle, that price needs to be, the investment needs to be higher. Like, it needs to be higher. So it will likely be becoming higher because I stay coachable and I listen. So you need to, don't wait, grab it now, okay? In that blueprint, I got to just say, like, I killed it in that blueprint. It was a live stream, Facebook training. Absolutely phenomenal. I broke it down so plain and simple for you ladies. I eliminate a lot of those fear, mindset blocks, reason why you're not doing it. Like, I just killed it, okay? And then I make it so simple. So simple. People like Charity were on. Now Charity's up. Nasia Health and Wellness, live streaming every day, has her digital products, serving her clients, earning additional income stream for her business, okay? But you do have to have a certain level of confidence. Like, it's like a crash course. You ready to rock and roll. You ready to stop letting this be the next Friday that you only have one source of income coming from a paycheck. Like, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and you don't have, if you fine with that and you're straight with that, then really this is not the live stream for you. If your paycheck, you like, I'm good. I don't need anything else. This is not, you just might as well, you say, hey, Chanelle, nice to know you. You don't even need to watch me anymore. This is for the women who say, you know what? I deserve more so I can do more. I deserve more so I can have more of an impact, okay? I deserve more because I'm going to take the reins of my life and my family and my legacy into my hands, not in the hands of an employer. And there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with it. But for that to be the only thing, and you got all your bags and eggs in that basket, if you have not heard my story and you want to get the Mindset and Money Masterclass, type that in the comments. We did a tour that was amazing in Atlanta just in January. 2 days, absolutely transformative. Y'all about to make me listen. You want access to it, you can still get it, okay? Just type the comments and inbox me so you can get it, all right? Transformative. If you want to know what makes me bold enough to do what I do, why am I not scared? If you want to know why I'm not scared, why I do what I do every day as a solo mom, then you need that. You need that. It'll shake you up a bit. You'll say, oh, man. Oh, okay. All right, then. All right. Sometimes you can learn from somebody else's story. It don't have to happen to you. You can learn from somebody else's story. But let me stay focused. Okay, so that's the Nurse Boss Blueprint. So if you want to be able to package what it is that you do, okay, and attract your ideal clients, and begin, you want the Cliff Notes version, you need the Nurse Boss BP, bit.ly/Nurse Boss BP. However, again, that is for those that are, if you tiptoeing and you real scared, I don't know if you need to go straight for that. You understand what I'm saying? Another way that you can be transformed with Radiant Living Biz is the Mindset and Money Mentorship Program. If you guys are part of Mindset and Money, however you work with me, drop it in the comments, okay? Mindset and Money Mentorship Program. That link is bit.ly. I'm not even going to say it. Inbox me, because this is on a public page. I don't want all kind of nutcases. And I think, thank you, Tina, but I think it has to be all lowercase for the bit.ly link, Nurse Boss BP. I think it has to be all lowercase for some reason. But, yeah, inbox me if you want to apply, okay? You know you need accountability. You know you want a lot of value. I have an entire resource library of masterclasses that I teach, the Q&As, the books that we read, the habits that we create, the relationships that we build. Hey, Brandy, that's absolutely amazing. Apply. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if you're a good fit. It's 2 levels to that training, to that program. Hey, Charity. And it's absolutely transformative. And then the it's 2 more levels, okay? If you're like, listen, Chanelle, I'm all in. I want to know exactly how you're generating between $100 and $500 a day in your business online. I want to walk away in 30 days with my digital products. My signature service is done. I want to be everywhere. I want automation. I want to know how to delegate. I want to know all the little ins and outs that I just can't figure out, and I don't want to have to get 5 million courses and spend a cajillion dollars to get it. And I want to learn from you. I want your blueprint. That's Clients and Cashflow Elite Program. We're in the pre-launch of that right now, and some of you who are watching are working with me. And when I tell you the value, you got a question, I'm coming on a live stream, and I'm going to shut it down. No getting stuck. No, I don't understand. No, what am I going to do now? Like, I have the answers. If I don't have the answers, I'm connected to people with the answers. So in January, I earned the last count. I need to do the final count, but the last count in January when I looked, it was $8,404. Okay? Go look on my business page and look at the screenshot on my personal page if you need a little bit of, proof. Okay? Go ahead and check out the screenshots from my PayPal and Stripe. I posted it, screenshotted it if that's a word. But anywho, you know what I'm talking about, right? And just 3 months ago, I was full-time as an administrator, right? Working as a nurse, getting my little good check, sitting at my desk with my ID badge, okay? And 3 months later now, I'm here with my baby, able to travel to Philly and stay for the holidays. Been to Jamaica twice last year. Ready to go back, ready to rock and roll. Like, if this is the life you want, you can't sit and overthink. Let me say, I'm interested. That term just trips me. I'm interested. People I'm interested. No, I'm committed. I'm ready for you to teach me. Being interested, that ain't even nowhere near the kind of enthusiasm and energy that it's going to take to have a ship. You be interested, and you're going to be interested for a long time. It's going to take you a long time, okay? In order to do this, it's a certain... Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, go. Tina said, I got to go home for school. Talk to you later. So proud of you, Tina. You're doing amazing. If you guys aren't following Tina, she was my last VIP one-on-one client. Killed the game, okay? Absolutely killed it. So proud of her. Dream client to work with. So be encouraged. Your clients are out there. There are people who value what it is that you do, who are willing to pay premium to work with you, and then they're going to do the work, right? I'm going to tell you, Tina makes Radiant Living Biz look good, right? Those are the kind of clients I want that's going to do what it is that I'm teaching, and her results make my business look good. So I only want to attract the right types, okay? Because I give too much value, right, for somebody to just sit on it. That's not what I'm about. So, anywho, I talked about all that. We talked about the blueprint. If you have questions, if I said a lot or you didn't catch something, just let me know. Talked about Mindset and Money Mentorship Program. Talked about the Clients in Cashflow Elite Program. Crazy, okay? And then, of course, I have my VIP one-on-one intensive. That's very limited. I can only work with 2 clients at a time over a 6-week period. For that, I still have 1 spot open right now, okay? And that's by if you want to be considered for that, you want to see if you're a fit, the link is bit.ly/next 6 figures, okay? So let me see if I missed anything, but you guys got me going there. Do it scare you? We're talking about the fear. Mimi said, lives are scary. I stopped lives for 2 months because of people and their opinions. Even after people would see me out and ask, where are the lies? I still was paralyzed by fear. That's real, Mimi. I appreciate you for sharing that. You know, and one of my good, okay, it kind of cut off. So we're going to take that back. We're going to change our words, Mimi. And I want you to restate that. Lies are not scary. Lies are going to be whatever you want it to be. Okay? Nobody can do to you what you don't allow them to do, what you don't give them the power to do. Okay? You set boundaries on your worth, your value, your expertise. You get to decide who stays in your circle and who does not. You can block people. You can unfollow them. Okay? And you gotta get yourself to the point where you stop giving too much about people who don't pay your bills. You are not going to stay small. You are going to not delay your dreams and your radiant life. Hey, Rohi. You are not going to delay your dreams, your radiant life for the opinions of people that really could give 2 craps about you. Like, really. Okay? So you need to be connected with the right circle, with the right squad that's going to support you. You can see how right now, as soon as Barbara came in, I was like, okay, Barbara, call the squad. I need some people in my stream. She called Charity, Charlotte, Jamisha, Tina. She started tagging people, okay? Who are you connected to that's going to support you, that wants to see you win, that's going to celebrate you? You don't need a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot. I don't have what I consider a whole lot. It doesn't matter. I show up for those. And the rest of them, the hell with them. Period. End of story. I'm not playing small. If you want to watch and lurk, people want to lurk and look and what is she doing and who does she think she is? That's their issue. That's their issue. Stay around people who want to see you win, who are like-minded. See, if you're around people who are doing similar things, the people that I talk to on a daily basis, if I'm giving my time and I'm on the phone and not getting paid, these are people that if you're not my family, you're not my mate, you're on the same path. As simple as that for my goals, right? And I'm not saying that's going to be everybody, but I definitely can't be around somebody that doesn't... that's not moving me forward. If you're not moving me forward, you're pulling me back. Simple. If you're not moving me forward in some way, right? If the way you live your life, if what you're interested in, if what you're posting on your Facebook is not moving me forward, you know how many family members I've had to say unfollow or don't show me anything on their time. I don't want to see it. Like, I'm like, what the heck? Like, no. Just click some settings. I don't have to see that. I don't have to even waste my senses on that, right? Hey, Crystal, good to see you. Good to see you, Crystal. I got to give Crystal a shout out. Crystal is a member of Radiant Living Biz Success Circle, and she supported me really before this kind of shift happened. She supported me and did some things with Radiant Living Business, helping me with my email list, helping me, just supporting me, and I appreciate you, Crystal. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, ladies, the scared thing, if that's it, make a determination. If you're scared, you're going to say, what have I done about being scared? Or are you going to just let another week go by? Or are you going to invest in yourself and get the help that you need? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to be accountable? Because if you can't get unscared by yourself, I can help you. I can help you. Right? Okay? I can help you if you choose to want to help yourself. Okay? You cannot allow that fear to be more powerful than your radiant life, than what your future holds. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody's opinion? Really? Right? What does God say about you? What does your Creator say about you? I'm encouraging you. You are enough. You are, I'm not going to say you're ready because you might not be ready, but you have access to the things that can get you ready if you're not ready, okay? And you validate yourself. You get to say what matters, what's important. Somebody's opinion, people going to have them. So you're going to hold up your life because of somebody's opinion from people like, somebody share people from high school watching you. Really, we're grown. Like, are they worrying about, what are they stopping what they're doing? Are they checking in with you for their next move? Whether it's making moves or not. Like, they're not checking for you. They're not waiting on you for permission. They're doing what they want to do. Big or small, positive or negative. So you got to validate yourself and connect with some people who want to see you win, who can support you, right? Who want to celebrate you and who will tell you the truth as well. Okay, so if you're watching this, I'm trusting you got something from it. Let me know you watched the replay. Post in the comments. Go ahead, get what you need, invest in yourself today. I already was clear on what it is that you need to get started. Start with the Nurse Boss Bundle. You cannot lose, okay? And then when you're ready, take the next step. Do the Nurse Boss Blueprint. That's bit.ly/Nurse Boss BP. You want to apply for the Mindset and Money Mentorship Program, inbox me. All right, if you know you need that ongoing support, you want my master classes, you want to know time multiplication for lady bosses, you want to know millionaire goal setting, you want to get on the phone with me, and be present for these Q&A calls and build relationships with other smart, successful lady bosses who have invested in themselves, who just have a different mindset and are being accountable in a supportive, safe space. And I know I've been making faces today, but I do it in love. I'm just doing it like, come on, ladies, listen. Listen. You can either stay out there, right? Stay out there by yourself, or you can come closer to a circle of women in a sisterhood who are not perfect, right? We're not perfect. We're just clear that we want something different, and we're willing to do what it takes to reach our goals. So I'm going to go now. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing it. Sharing it is the best way that you can say thank you. If you got value from this video, please go ahead and share it. I appreciate you. I look forward to hearing from you. Message me. If you're not connected with me personally, it's Chanelle Washington. Go ahead and add me as a friend on Facebook and inbox me. All right. If you have any questions or you want to know about any of the links that I mentioned. Thank you so much. More Radiance. Have a great weekend.